have something they were born with, which makes it such that we really shouldn't adjust their neck. If the anatomy is not what we consider to be normal anatomy, we will always err on the side of caution. We never want to cause harm. That's the last thing we want to do. So we would send those people to other practitioners that could help them better.
I see. So what would you, the typical person, do they just come once? Do you usually have them come for a series of appointments? Is there a standard, or is it, or is it individual person by person?
There's a certain standard. When we first do initial consultation, we'll do a consultation, find out what's been going on, what's the history of this person, what do they need, what do they want, what are their concerns and problems, and then we'll take, if it shows that we believe that we can help them, the next step is to do an examination and find out, is this a chiropractic problem or not? And if we believe it's a chiropractic problem, then we will take a series of x-rays. In this Atlas orthogonal work, we take 5 head and neck x-rays before the adjustment. And then we will analyze those films and get the information we need from them. And the patient will come back the next day or 2 days later, and we will get them adjusted. And then we'll figure out, based on their condition, the severity of the case, how long they've had the problem, then we will figure out how long they need to come in. Usually, we want this to be we don't want this to be going on for the rest of their life as far as the initial care. We want to get them in, we want to get them stable. A lot of people after their initial care, say it's 10 or 12 visits, is an average over a period of time. That's usually enough to tell us that this person's stabilized, that things are definitely improving for them. They should be at least 50% better. Their symptoms, usually they're much better than that. And then we discuss what would be in their best interest. A lot of people actually ask me, can I still come? And they like to come once a month or once every 2 months, or however, it depends on their lifestyle.
Just for a general checkup?
For a checkup, making sure that they're holding. You know, life can be very stressful. They're driving into San Francisco every morning in traffic, and they have a stressful job or whatever that is, or maybe they do a lot of heavy lifting, or maybe they have kids they have to carry around. So they want to make sure that they're holding their adjustment and making sure that everything's working like it should be.
That's wonderful. Is Atlas Orthogonal Chiropractic, is that more expensive for a consumer? Is it approximately the same as other modalities? Or what can a person expect from something like that?
As far as cost?
Yes.
The initial cost is about, well, maybe $400, including all the x-rays, the exam, and the first couple adjustments. And I would say it may be a little bit more expensive than a regular chiropractic adjustment in this area. Because
of the more work that you have to do for each person.
There's a lot more work. It's a very specialized technique. There's a lot we have to do in Atlas Orthogonal to become an Atlas Orthogonist. There's a lot of extra schooling. You need to take advanced classes, continuing education. So, and what we expect is that people generally need to come in less often when they're under this kind of care. So in the long run, it's actually less expensive. And if we can help somebody, instead of being on painkillers the rest of their life, people love when they can get off their pain medication, they don't need it anymore. They love that. And you know, besides the actual cost of the medication, think of the health benefits to not having medications and the effects on the body that might have.
Well, that's wonderful. Donna, thank you so much for coming in and explaining a very technical modality. And so we're going to end this now. And I want to thank everyone for coming and meeting with us. And remember that health is natural. Thank you. Now,